Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over a coin called Metis. Even though I have Amazon.com right here, I'm going to go over this real brief. If you just landed here, do me a favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And one thing, uh, there's some stuff going on out there in, well, the Twitter world that, oh, Amazon is going to crash. It's going to have a 2008 style crash or a 1998 .com bust. Or 2000, excuse me, .com bust. Here's the reason why you want to zoom out on assets like Amazon that are, in my opinion, Amazon's hyper bullish. It's making 3/4 to complete its first wave. But I'm on the monthly chart. If you take a look at this RSI down here and you see, look at that. Look what Amazon did. It took out everything from 2008, 2006, it almost took out all the way back there in 2001. Just an FYI, what the bears aren't even paying attention to right now with an asset like this. All right, so now I'm going to go over Metis, guys. I'm going to show you something. This is obviously a bullish coin right now. It did a 260% move off the bottom. So let me go out to the weekly. I'll show you something here. It's looking pretty darn good. I think it finished up a correction there. It came okay in this right here, and this has nothing to do with this now. This is a whole new sequence. Okay, this has gone too high to say, oh, it's coming up and saying this is like a bounce or something. This has to be a whole new sequence. Okay, and it has a nice wave run, probably corrected into its second wave right over here, and it could be doing a first wave correct and going into a third wave, with targets up here, possibly 246 and even higher than that, okay? So let me go back out to the daily, let you guys check some stuff out. Now I'm getting mixed signals here with Metis, because if you look at the RSI on this chart, you see how high that is? I'm gonna go over to the trading view chart, and it's a whole different message over here. You see third wave peak right there, and then it's, according to trading views RSI data, it's making bearish divergence, which to me seems more realistic, okay? Just looking at some other assets, they're doing the same thing. So you want to be careful of that too. You get mixed signals. Okay. So what I'm best thing here for a trading view is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's completing its fifth wave up there. It looks like it's going to be an extended fifth wave for Metis. And I've looked at it a whole bunch of different ways. To me, there's no other way to suss this out except that it made a bullish sequence off the bottom. So I'm going to do it without the wicks and check it, okay, and see what kind of move did it make, all right? And I'm going to put the wicks on there too. So now let's see. 1.618. You really want to see the 1.618 on there for this move. Let me pull that down close there. Let me go over, check out trading view chart too for you guys, just to see if you get a little bit different sequence over here. Put it on a line chart, get an extension, check this one out, put it to here more or less. And I'll put on the candles back on, and then looks pretty decent. So you see over here, it almost hit that 1.618 for a third wave. That's pretty weak. That third wave should have hit that 1.618, guys. So really close to it. So it looks good. So far, so good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and extended fifth wave. More than likely is what's coming up for a correction, in my opinion. So here's the deal with it, is that you can see nice, starting right here, it needs to correct this. That RSI needs to come down. Once you see it break that trend, then you know that it's going to be probably correcting that whole leg. And these are the areas I'd be looking for a coin. Let's say it gets up to 50 bucks. These are going to be the areas right here, guys. Be looking for this coin, 618 to 382. And then you want to see some areas of support that it could hit. 382 is going to be shallow for a second wave. Also 786 would be a target, but you can see this 50% looks pretty good right there. 50%, 618 obviously looks pretty good. and that's 786 too. It could be a real deep correction. Okay, but down in this RSI, down in the RSI, you're going to want to see this come pretty darn deep, guys, to confirm a second wave correction. Okay, because it's going to need to come deep. If this is a first wave, it's going to need to come deep again. Like, you can take this whole leg where it started from here to here. So that's where it started right there. You're going to want to see this second wave get like near that area in this RSI, okay, to get confirmation of a second wave correction. You don't want to see it come down. It could be super bullish, but more, that's what I would be looking for. Just go, okay, yeah, that's going to be a second wave it's doing. And this isn't going to happen in 2 days either. Two days either, guys. So you want to see, you're going to check the time of this leg. You know, this is already 54 days. So you're going to be, let's say it ends right there. So you're going to be looking at a correction in that area till the end of September. So you got time to plan it out. If this goes into a third wave, perhaps, could be a long drawn out correction like this. It could go like this. This is what you're going to want to look for, you know, something of this nature, A, B, you know, C. And then, you know, the A could be shallow. You know, Metis is a cryptocurrency. It could do something like that. It could fake people out into a B and then zoom back down on a C. Flats, very common type of move for cryptocurrencies, just like that. Okay. And if it is going into a third wave, just to give you an idea, it just corrects up there. And let's say it goes back down 786, you know, the next target right there will be that 1.618 in that area. Let me bring this box over here, like so, 1.618. And I wouldn't count on it up to 2.618, but that would be the first initial area that you could see with a coin like that, guys. If it perhaps it's going into a third wave, okay? If it's not, it's going to do, if this is perhaps an A and it's going to come down for a B and then a C, it'll be a corrective bounce. Then these would be the areas you could be looking for on a corrective bounce. Still some pretty decent gains, just like that. So 83 and as high as 173. You can zoom up there on a C wave like that, okay? 786, come down a little bit lower just to be on the safe side. So 786 to 1-to-1. If it's an A, it'll come down B and do a 1-to-1 on a C. If it's a 1, it's going to whiz up, correct deeper in a second, and then go up into a 3. Okay? 1.618 right there. The C wave can hit the 1.618, just like a third wave. And then the C wave can stop, just make a 1-to-1. 786 to 1-to-1. Because it's going up. So this would be an area, and then it can zoom way up there. If perhaps that's a, or somehow, if this is, I don't see this being an ABC in itself. It's very, you know, you want to be aware of that it could be like a bounce to swing back down, but take a look at the whole big picture of Metis. Do you think Metis is that bearish? You think Metis is so bearish? Like, here's this 5-wave sequence, right? So this is a 5-wave sequence for Metis. You can see in the RSI. So here's its wave 1 and a 2. Okay. So I'm just going to use ABC as an example. So this would be an A, and let's say this is a B. Is it going to be swinging back down like that? Take up all that time. So what's the time that I have to take on that? 252 days. Could be a shallow length of time. So 154 days. You know, you can't rule it out. You can't rule it out to have to do another swing over this area and come that deep. You cannot rule it out, guys. So you want to be aware of something like that. All right, guys, that's the end of my video and update on Metis. If you made it all the way to the end, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.